Hello?
Hi, Kendra. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling me from?
Oh, already. You already know Connecticut.
I didn't know that.
I
Connecticut?
rep,
Okay, what
I,
part of
I rep
Connecticut?
Middletown, Central
I'm
Connecticut.
from Connecticut.
I know. I just was
Oh,
in Waterbury the other night. Actually, the Little League team is playing in sectionals, and they're one of the best teams in the country.
which Little League team?
Waterbury.
Waterbury, is it Waterbury Knights?
No, no. It's just like Little League. So basically, 12U majors.
Oh, okay. All right. Your name is Aaron?
Aaron, no, no, no. My name is Ernest.
Ernest. And are you looking for
That's
love,
what you wrote, huh?
Ernest?
Of course, Kendra. Come on.
Okay.
I'm dating intentionally.
I love this. How old are you?
I am 36. I'll be 37.
You'll be 37. Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many kids?
I have one son.
How old's your son?
He will be 6 in November.
Okay.
We're both Scorpios.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have not, but I got to give it to you, Kendra. Like these females that come on here. I have been engaged one time though.
Why didn't you guys get married?
I mean, that's a long story. We don't have enough time for that. But at the end of the day, like I believe that when it comes to relationships, I'm giving everyone the tea and the playbook here. And I'm not even charging. You're the big time, Kendra. Basically, like when it comes to relationships, like in terms of marriage, if you want to get married, that's all in the man's hands. Like he holds all the keys to that. And when it comes to any relationship in the beginning, like if you want to have an intimate relationship, that's all in the female's hands. Like she holds the keys to that.
So,
Yeah,
Ernest,
you guys are so
Ernest,
gay. Yes,
Ernest,
ma'am.
with what you just said, how does that make sense if a man wants to marry a woman and she says no? How does he hold the key to that marriage?
Well, I'm saying that's for a different type of man. That would never happen to me, Kendra.
Well, so you're saying
And that's where he messed up. Everything until he got to that point, he was right. Men do control the access to marriage. Women
Bingo.
control the access to the box, womb, sex.
Yeah.
He is right.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say it went, that was the wrong thing to say right there, is because of hyenas. They find the weakest point of your argument and attack that. For the rest of the video, she's gonna attack the part where he said that he could have any woman he want. It'll never happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's they'll attack that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they attack it is because one thing is true. Like, he cannot get absolutely every woman or any woman he wants.
Mm-mm.
Like, I mean, obviously he has options, and he does get to decide the woman, like the women that's
Potentially
around,
he can
right,
marry by his
right.
proposal.
He gets to decide that.
Yeah,
but he can't date every woman. He can't marry every woman.
Any woman he wants.
So that's the modicum of truth that they're just in their mind. They'd be like, oh, well, I don't want to marry him anyway. He could marry me if he wanted to. So that's going to keep playing in their minds.
Right.
So that's the only reason why I say that's the wrong thing. Because he's right. He's right.
No,
Men are the one that propose. Like, the man has to want to marry you in order to get married.
Absolutely.
So, and the woman has to want to give you her body for you to have sex with her or have a child with her. These women control these things. And this lady Kendra is going to sit here and she's going to just focus on this. She's going to focus on the control aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. That's always what they focus on. Sister G and her small brain, feminist mind jades her opinion. Like, if you take it, if you step back, you see what he said up to the point where he said it wouldn't happen to him and all that.
Right, right.
And like you said, this is the point of attack. So, fellas, in short, when you come up here and you want to spit the red pill or whatever kind of rhetoric, have your talking points in order. Let's be realistic. Let's be thorough. And you could refute her before she'll hang up on you when you're beating her. If you're beating her, she's gonna hang up on you. But in this area, you can refute her. Don't let her get at one point to bite on.
Exactly.
Any woman you want to marry, you will be able to marry.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Okay, well, I respect the confidence, but I will
no, it's just facts. I only speak in facts. I'm a very analytical guy.
Yeah, well, you can't speak in facts that because you're not married. So if you get married,
but there you go. Like I said, I was engaged, and
engaged is not married. That's what.
And the ball's in my court. So if I wanted to marry her, we would be married.
Okay, well that's one woman. I don't know who that woman is, and that woman doesn't equal to every woman. So I mean that probably woman you probably could have married, but I don't believe you can marry every single woman you would want to marry unless.
But I would only want to marry a select few. I'm very selective, so
okay, that's fine. But what I will say is this: you are talking in theory and not in fact. It would be facts if you were a married man.
Well, I mean,
then you could prove
I don't want to I don't want to talk myself up, Kendra.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
No one controls marriage because this is not prison, and women leave marriages every single day. They say women.
Dummy.
The divorce rate is so high. So how could a man control something when a woman can end it when she wants to?
Either party could end it at any point.
The problem is that you don't allow men to control the marriage. The control of marriage has been taken away by feminism. And that part would decrease the divorce rate because you don't let the man have the control of the marriage. He controls the proposal. The man gets to decide whether or not he gonna go buy a ring, get down on one knee, and propose marriage. When he is proposing to this woman, he is proposing provision, protection, covering. Will you come underneath that, and I take care of that for you? She got to say yes. Duh. What is he gonna propose, and he gonna knock over the head and say you gonna marry me?
Right. Drag you over there. Oh, we's married now. Like you just tell her, maybe if that's sufficient and that was whatever. Like the point is, let's go to the genesis. Like the point of the matter is the proposal is traditionally in anywhere religiously, anywhere you look, it's on the man.
Yes.
So that right there is the access. That right there, that starts it. Boom. The proposal, you could say no, you could say yes, and we'll go from there. She said the woman could leave at any time. Well, the man could end it at any time too. Like this is not women that only can get divorced. Men can get divorced too. It goes both ways. So that is an equal part. But I don't see a lot of you hoochies getting down on one knee, getting rings for dudes and telling, will you marry me? We're not doing that. That's not how this thing works. Like, so just in the natural order of things, she got to stop being so bullheaded and feminist, and you will see what he's saying. Like, anybody could say no. Any woman can tell him, no, I'm not going to marry you. But he has to propose it to you first before you say no.
Right.
Dummy.
And like, all he's saying is the keys. It's just the access. So if you think about it in a more simpler way, he's opening the door. He opened the door. You get to decide whether or not you want to walk through the door or not.
Correct.
But he gotta unlock the door and open it.
Right.
You get to decide.
You can go in the room. You can stay in the room if you want. You can go in, leave. Sure, you got all that. But the door has to be open first.
Exactly.
It's the chicken before the egg, or the cart before the horse. Shout out to the brothers. Like,
shout out to the brothers
before the other. Not I refuse your proposal before it even comes out. Hey, what kind of shit is that?
And then based on her argument, then you can say that women control divorce. Women don't control. If you're ending the marriage by divorce, and most women are doing that, that means women are in control of the divorce. And we know that to be true because women take most of the, take the men to the cleaners. Right. And all of that. True. You hear countless stories of men saying that. This is
something else. While we at it. Go ahead, Queen.
No. I'm just saying that men are not scared of marriage. They don't fear marriage. They fear divorce.
Divorce, yeah.
And that's what women have control of.
Absolutely. And let's touch on something else. See, there's a back end of this. We're highlighting the marriage part and the access that men control. There's another side, like he said, you know, the intimacy and the box and all that, the women control that. That's why a lot of times we put the onus on the woman when she has 12 baby daddies and this and this and that, because she controls the access of who run up in that. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's why, again, we put the onus on that side. Like that's in her control, who she lets hit and who she give porcupine to. So when it goes bad, we can't blame everybody else because every man doesn't have access. It's the ones you let in. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic, whole nother video, but let us continue.
This is the problem that I think is happening. Everybody wants to control someone else.
Here's the deal.
All the people that I know are married. It takes two people in agreement. It can't be only one person.
I absolutely agree with you 1000%.
So with that being said, a man doesn't control a marriage because a woman can leave it and she can also
access.
I think you misunderstood what I was saying.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I'm just saying getting to the altar.
I heard what you said.
What's this?
It's the rhetoric that
there's no rhetoric here. I'm just speaking in facts, Kendra.
No, you're not speaking in facts because you can't.
Yes,
prove
he
it.
is, dummy.
What I'm saying, Kendra, I can prove it. That at the end of the day, like I would never want to be with a woman that would get down on one knee and propose to me.
I mean, that's fine, but what I'm saying is the only way that you can prove
without someone getting down on one knee, then how are you going to get married?
But what I'm saying is, here's the deal: a man can get down on one knee, the woman can still say no. So therefore, he didn't control the outcome.
Getting on the knee first.
All he can do is present it, and she can accept or decline.
If there's any doubt in his mind, right, then he shouldn't be getting down on one knee.
See, what she's looking at, she thinks access and outcome equals the same thing. She just said it. Her mind is confused. No, men and women control the outcome of the marriage. You know, ultimately, you know, it takes two people inside the marriage and to make it work.
Right.
You know, that is true. But he's not saying the outcome of marriage. Like that's how she's twisting it in her mind. Like he's talking about the access. Why don't you understand access, Kendra?
She's not trying to. See, that's what I'm saying. This is an argumentative, combative woman. This is why she's gonna always be single. She's too combative. Like she wants to argue about everything. If she was book smart, she would make a hell of a lawyer. But she's just too stupid to get the concept. I don't think she could pass. She couldn't pass the bar. Damn sure I don't know how she got a college degree if she has one. I'm questioning like junior high school. How the hell did she get through junior high school? But in any event, like she just wants to argue everything. He explained this shit 3 times. And she said, no, that's fine. But this. He explained it again. No, that's fine. But it's stupid. Let's just calm down. Let's take a step back and say, okay, I can say no to something that you present to me. That does not mean I control the presentation. Like the presentation is by you. Okay, would you like to buy this or this sale, whatever's the case? Something is presented to you, then you decline. You can't take something off the table that I never put on. Let us continue.
At the end of the day,
if there's a shadow of doubt, then maybe that relationship isn't meant to be forever.
So Ernest, at the beginning of this, you said you were dating intentionally. So why do you feel since you control marriage, you're not married?
Because the women that want to marry me, there's like a laundry list of women that would marry me tomorrow, but they're just not for me. They're not my person, right. Kendra.
So therefore, the woman that you want, you can't get. That's what you're saying.
No, actually, we're dating right now, but I'm saying I'm just putting myself out here because, you know, like at the end of the day, I'm helping you out. Like, I mean,
Ernest, you're not doing a guy.
He just keeps saying stuff to incite her and get her mad and things like that. Yeah. Look, sir, I don't know. You just should have just stayed on your points and things like that. But that's what I wanted to say is she was saying, well, the woman you want, you can't get. We can flip that around to women. All these women that call your show cannot get the men that they want. Hence why they're calling your raggedy show.
That's why
like they're asking for a man, a God-fearing man that make $100K, that got more than 6 inches, he's 6 foot tall. They cannot get this man. They can't get it in real life. They can't get it on your show. So they're calling your show because they cannot get the man that they want. And then if you go even further, women in general, if a woman could get the man she wants, she would pick like the top tier man.
Of course.
And then let's think about it like this. If you a 304, you go to the NBA draft, you're looking for the top, prospect so that you can get his sperm and then have a baby. No, you you want the top guy, but you don't get that top guy. You probably settle for whoever you can get. Okay, well, this is he looks like he's gonna
pick and shit. Well, he might make it.
Right, he might make it. Because these chicks have started to peruse drafts. And,
Summer league
to try to catch a dude. And we know that why they're there. They're trying to get his sperm so that they can get the baby, because that's the part that they control, is the access to their womb. But they want the top tier man that makes the most money to put something in that womb.
Renner was at the goddamn college games of the young PJ. She was at the college games. That's advanced scouting. Like, she's there on another level. They're going to be in these goddamn AAU. They're going to be in Little League soon. Oh, yeah, number 8. How old is he, 13? Oh, yeah, 5 years. That's mine. They're going to be calling dibs on goddamn 14-year-olds soon. Like, these predators, they do that. And he's, listen, fellas, like, the red pill is a powerful thing. And we see too many of these zealots who don't really have their talking points in order. You got to be practical. You got to be thorough. And you got to be realistic. All that I can have anything, and that's not real. Like, he had a point until he got to a point, and then it just went left. Now they just going back and forth, and I'm trying to help you out. No, like, if you had something to really drop some real jewels in there, maybe so. But again, she's bullheaded and she's already thrown off. Y'all from Connecticut, and y'all was talking about the Little League teams and all that. You said control, and it all went left. And that's it. Like, these women don't want to hear that. They want to be in the lead or feel that they're on equal footing with you. That's where they want to be. They can't operate from a position of submission and, okay, I'm leading, and they don't want to do that. They're hyenas. They're boss chicks. They think they're holier than thou. They're above the separatist, black, divine, woman, feminine, and all that nonsense. Like, please, let us continue. Quick moment aside, BSO kinfolk, while we handle our Membership Monday. First up, of course, we have From Downtown, 296 in the lead, 5 months. We appreciate you, big bro. Next up, we have Remington Girl and JH at the 2-month mark. Ivan Barnes and DeMarco, Virginia at the 1-month mark. We appreciate everybody. Ripside 2 with the 199 super chat. We see you. We appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to opt into the membership programs. You shout it out on Membership Monday. Now, back to the video.
You didn't let me finish. You like to cut people off. Well, what I'm saying is that, like, once I get on there,
no one knows you until this moment. You're not helping me out. What are you talking about? Are you seriously in your heart or soul? In your chest, in your lungs. So
stop
you
flinging that
were
fake
helping
hair.
me out, baby. Are you insane? We don't even know who you are. You live in Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. That was a great thing. Never heard of you a day in my life. I thought your name was Erin.
There's a lot of people that never heard of you neither,
at
fam.
the top of the show. Here's what I would say to all the men. Listen, everything is the numbers game is in your favor. Now, I would stand by that when it comes to men. It's like 20 women to 1, shoot, 30 women to 1, who knows? Y'all have a lot of odds. So the only way to prove these rhetorics that y'all control, do it. Just do it. Go get your wife, go start your family, and live happy without us. This is a single show. So for all you men who have it together and have no issues with getting women, you really have no reason to call me unless you're trying to get clout like Ernest. Who thinks.
So she just dissed all the men she bigged up. So this Mike dude that she had presenting, Run, and all these dudes that she put on the show, she just dissed everybody. a universal, like a flat diss. Like, well, if you could do any of that, you wouldn't be calling my show. But she's been up here. Oh, what was that other dude? That was his name? Mike? It was recently too. I don't think we covered this, but we did watch it. It was a dude. He was 6'5". He had no kids. He was stepdaddy. He worked. He was just the cat's pajamas in this motherfucker. He was the best. She presented him maybe 2 times, and then he be in the comments some wild story about this dude. I think he was a plant. Personally, I think he was a plant. But she just said that any man calling her show he can't get it, and he ain't got the options, and he ain't what he's said to be, and all that. But what about the women as well? Like, see, this is why she got to pivot. She got women's groups and empowerment classes and all that, because there's no men showing up. And I kind of agree on the men's side. Like, yo, if you all that in real life, you shouldn't come on the show. Like, there should be no qualified men in real life, because your real life would tell you got what you say you got. You doing what you saying you're supposed to be doing. That's your show in real life. You shouldn't have to come to this raggedy motherfucker to get no woman. I believe that. But she's the one profiting off of this. This is her business and all that. But see how quick she'll shift and she'll diss. She just diss every man that ever came on her show. Qualified or unqualified. Good brother, upright, high value man, low value, whatever. She dissed them all. Blanket. Like, she's a bozo, man. She got too much dip on her chip. Like, I wouldn't say I don't hate her. I just dislike her disposition on this kind of thing. Like, we're running a one-sided dating show, and you're profiting off it. You'll sign up for that, but you dissing them. How you really feel about these people? You really don't like them. You look down upon them, flicking that fake ass hair with all this false bravado. A video we watched one where she had the co-host in there, and her little filter that she had was going to him. She craning her goddamn neck to keep the filter on her. But she's confident, and I'm this and I'm that. Now you go wash your face and take that hair off and show me how confident you are, and how much and how above these people you are. You mad regular and you mad biased. You shouldn't be dissing people like that. I know I'm on a rant, but she really pissed me off with that and her little antics. And why are you calling my show? Stupid ass. Let us continue.
Courteous. But it mind boggles me when a person thinks they helping me out by calling my damn show. You got to be crazy. Baby. Child.
Your ass would be begging to get on the radio if everybody stopped calling this motherfucker. Please, man. I had enough of her, man. She be doing the most. She's whack. That's what Sister G is. Sister G is whack. Like, come on, man. You now me calling my show, so everybody stop calling the show. Let everybody have wouldn't everybody have a 2-week blackout? Let's see where Kendra G would be after that. Sister G, Kendra, whatever the hell they want to call yourself. God damn it, man. Blows minds, man. It's amazing. She'll spit on the people that's feeding her in a heartbeat. Like, and people keep calling. Y'all dudes keep calling the show. Like, why are men calling the show? Let's stop calling the show and see where it's at. All right, there's no men. So the woman that's calling, they would know there's no men. There are no men calling the show. So why would they call the show unless they're looking for women? You're going to have a lesbianic cat breath situation going on. That's why she's pivoting to these women's groups and empowerment classes. Like, she got something to impart in anybody. Like, come on, man. She ain't got no experience. She barely knows about what's going on around her. She's a bubblehead living in a bubble. What the hell is she going to teach you? Fuck out of here, man. And you're not helping me. Nobody knows you. There's plenty of people who don't know her. Plenty of people who've never heard of this woman. Like, Queen, you want to chime in before we close it out? This is disgusting.
Yeah, with the red pill talking points, you just can't pick and choose and whatnot, especially when you're going up against hyenas. They love to pick out one piece of information and just harp on that. She couldn't see anything else. You know the phrase where people just, you listen to respond. She was listening to all of that, and when she heard that little one piece, she attacked that. Ain't nothing else. She just completely forgot about all the other stuff that she said. I mean, all the other stuff that he said. Men do control the access to marriage, and women control the access to sex. This is the truth. It's just how society works. Sometimes that's the case. It hasn't been changed, and it won't change, because that's just how it is. Some things are just the truth, and that's just how it's gonna be. You know, when women try to go outside of the tradition and try to get down on one knee to propose to a man, it just, everybody's, you'll see people around her cheering her on, but really they're disgusted. The man will get up, and he might say yes, or smile so that she's not embarrassed, but like, you can imagine what's going through his mind. Like, are you serious? And whatnot. So, and then when we flip it to the woman, if a man tries to go against societal norms and tries to force himself onto a woman, you getting the police is getting called on you, and you getting some grape charges. So you can't go against that. Women do control access to her body. There's nothing that men can do about it, and men have accepted that. Why can't women accept that men control the access to marriage? Because if we did control the access to marriage, then a lot more of us probably would be married. Why are y'all sitting here begging for proposals? Y'all out here giving men ultimatums. Explain that. Somebody explain that. Anybody that disagree with men controlling the access to marriage, why are women out here giving men ultimatums? Oh, you better marry me in this amount of years, or I need a ring, I need this, and you gotta have a proposal this big, and you gotta fly my family in, all of that.
Right.
He gonna do it however he wanna do it, and he gonna do it whenever he wanna do it. There ain't enough pushing. If you push that man and he say yes, he's gonna resent you for the rest of your life. Don't do it.
Can't force that.
Don't force it. Exactly. And that's why men control marriage. It is what it is. And I believe that's what the creator intended, for men to do that. Because you have to think about, you're coming underneath his covering and provision and protection. You can't, hey, can I be under your covering? That's you sitting there begging.
Right.
And ladies don't beg.
No.
If you are upstanding lady and all of that, you don't beg for nothing. These things are just provided unto you. I told T one day, quick story. A lot of women complain about men opening the door for them. I'm like, I never had that problem. I've had men even walk back to the door because they saw me coming and open it up. Like, I never had a problem of a man opening a door for me. Like,
that's energy. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, what the heck? And I know that's just opening the door, but I just wanted to use that as an example. Like, I don't think you don't have to beg for men to do things for you. Like, all these hoes on here begging, hoes beg, ladies don't.
Yep. So true. So true. Men have always controlled the access to marriage, even in the past. In the past time, the marriage was proposed to your people. It wasn't even proposed to you. They proposed it to your people. So you didn't even have control and access to that at certain points. But now it's supposed to be the other way around, according to Sister G. But anyway, we're going to leave that right there. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. We appreciate y'all for coming out this evening. We love y'all. We couldn't do this without y'all. Y'all stay super safe out there, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.